What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the Sobacksports podcast, and we're so back with another episode. We're approaching the final week of the regular season for the NFL. A lot of things to kind of unpack, especially with how quickly the season has gone. And the Chicago Bears are in the postseason, so we have January football to look forward to. But before we get into today's episode, feel free to hit that subscribe button. It really means a lot. We hit 700 subscribers before the end of the year, so thank you guys so much for all the support for not only the YouTube channel but the podcast as well. So it really means a lot. It helps this channel grow, and we're trying to grow a community here. So if you really enjoy it, if you want to help me out, feel free to hit the subscribe button, like and comment down below. And yeah, let's get on with the episode. Uh, how we doing, my dude? How we doing?
We're doing great, man. We're doing great. Week 18. Excited for this epic showdown with the Detroit Lions and the Bears. Excited to get the revenge. So
Yeah, I mean that's fair. Uh, and it's looking like the injury report's looking a lot better. Rome Dunze is questionable for the Sunday game, but I don't think he's gonna play. I think we're gonna wait for Sun not Sunday, the wild card for him to make his debut again. Luther Burden's a full go. Ozzy Trapillo is also questionable, but I think he should be playing. I don't see why not. Um, but yeah, the injury report looks a lot better. One of the best injury reports I would say I've seen all season. So everything looks pretty good outside of Kyler Gordon's IR injury. But yeah, this is going to be a big game. We'll probably cover that once we go into the pick'ems, and we're probably going to do that, kind of get going with this podcast episode. But what a season it's been, man! Like genuinely, with 18 weeks of football, and this Bear season has been very fun to watch. It's been one of the best seasons I've seen had in a while. I've only seen rebuilds 28 outside of 2018. It's been a really long time. And hopefully the Chicago Bears can come out with the playoff win at one point. And for those who don't know as well, this game, while it is a Week 18 game, not really anything crazy in terms of playoff implications. The Bears have a chance to get this just remain the second seed, but if they lose to the Lions, they will forfeit that uh two home game guarantee that the second seed provides. And that's something that we're kind of trying to avoid. And with the win against Detroit, there's also the fact that Caleb Williams can get to 4,000 yards as well. So I just want to turn it to you now, kind of unpack that both those things, because I feel like those things are pretty important and makes it a reason for us Bears fans to watch and for Ben Johnson to play his starters.
yeah, I think like definitely it's a must to start your starters obviously, and I like that mentality. Go and play to win every game. You said that it's already a success. I disagree. I knew the season was gonna be this good. I thought they were gonna. I didn't think we are gonna win the division, but I thought we are gonna at least like compete for a wild card and like compete. But I definitely think that if our season ends against Green Bay, it's definitely not a successful season in my opinion, because you can't have the best season in Chicago and then lose to Green Bay. Like you gotta at least get past Green Bay. Whatever happens after that happens. But um yeah, I think the 2 seed and 3 seeds are a very big difference because I mean, first I would much rather play the Packers than the Rams. Like the Rams are a scary matchup. Um, I know they didn't look good against the Falcons, but like they're still a scary matchup. Matthew Stafford, in my opinion, the MVP. Uh, you don't want to play him in the playoffs. He's a good playoff player, Super Bowl champion, Sean McVay. So you don't want to go against them, and you also like you don't want to go into the link again. I know we won against them, the Philadelphia Eagles in the link, but
I don't think
you
we can
don't.
play them. I don't think yet. I don't think the only teams we have the options to play
No, the
are
Rams are part of it.
no. I'm talking about the Eagles.
No, I'm talking
Like
about second round, buddy. Like second round. Like
okay,
like if they beat the it because I think the Packers are losing no matter what. Like they're just too injury riddle. Um, I think the Eagles will beat the Packers yet again. So
Yeah.
I what I'm saying is it's gonna be harder to go into the link and win. I know we did it, but doing it again is gonna be even harder. So um, I think winning these two games, winning this game, not only is it a revenge to stick it to Dan Campbell and stick to the Lions fans that Ben Johnson going to Chicago was the right move for him, and you can't get swept by the Lions. You just can't. You can't. This team literally lost to Max Bosburn, man. So, um, you know, this team can win. I think the Bears can run the ball against the Lions. I don't think their defense is all that. Um, and I think Kittle can easily get 270 yards, 300 yards against this team. It's very doable, but if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. But uh, all I care about right now is the W. We end the season with a win and go to the postseason strong. We got to go into postseason strong and go in and beat the Packers. That's a successful season for me. Go beat the Packers again. Back up your coach saying that, yeah, I like beating Malafort twice, and get a playoff win, man. Like get a playoff win. Um, I think it just you increase your chances of going to the Super Bowl with the 2 seed rather than being the 3 seed, in my opinion. You increase it because you get 2 home games, and then you go to the conference championship game, and Sam Darnold could lose in the first round. You can lose. They can lose. The Niners, they can lose also. So you have a chance technically to have 3 home games at home if you take care of your jobs and the 1 seed loses. So I think the Bears can easily go to the Super Bowl if they had the 2 seed. The 2 seed is very, very important. But also defense has to be better, bro. It has to get better. I don't think our pass rush is gonna be that good, but our linebackers are gonna have to cover well. They have to be good. The secondary has to be good. We got to generate takeaways. That's the success of this team. Generate takeaways, get a few stops, and the offense has to be play flawless. And I think we have the offense to do that, man.
I do think that as well, but I think that's also another reason why you were kind of alluding to us and the importance of getting that second seed is because there's a staunch difference or stark difference between us playing at home versus us playing away. Um, we defensively are ranked in the middle of the pack when we're at home, but when we're away, we are near dead last. So it is very important that we do get that second seed just so that we can kind of generate momentum and say we do win those 2 games. Um, when we go to the conference championship, like we were going into that game away with momentum. And that's something that maybe even for all we know, like we could be, I mean, unless the 49ers make it to like, to make the 1 seed and then we have to play at their home turf on the in the conference championship. I'm just saying, like,
But
we
like, are we
could
scared of the
potentially.
Niners? Like, okay, here's my thing.
I'm.
My bad
I
for
wouldn't say.
interrupting, but
Yeah.
like, are we scared of the Niners? Like, one stop. That's all we
In
could have.
theory,
One stop,
well,
one play, we win the game.
fair. That is fair, but yeah, it's
I'm not
just
scared of the
that.
Niners. I don't think they're that like crazy. Like, they don't have that crazy defense. Like, oh, I'm scared of the Niners. You
Yeah,
know, and I
but
just think that like our offense is better than their offense. It's just that we came one play short.
yeah, I just think once they get who was it it has a potential to come back?
Fred Warner.
Fred Warner. If Fred
Yeah,
Warner
but
is
he's coming
able
back
to
only
come back
Super Bowl. He can only come back Super Bowl.
on only Super Bowl, I thought it was
Yeah.
conference
Uh,
championship.
nah, Super Bowl. And
Okay.
they're not getting back Nick Bosa. He's out for the year. Like a lot of their defensive players are out for the year. Like their defense is not going to get any better. And I think that honestly, Seattle's going to win. I think we're going to get their picks. But if Seattle wins, I feel great about our chances of getting 3 playoff games. I feel great about it. I
Yeah.
mean, like I think honestly, in my opinion, the hardest game will be against Philly. That Philly is going to be the hardest game because they had a good defense. And if Philly
That is
clicks,
true. That is
if
true.
Philly clicks, that's why you don't want to play them in the link. That's why you don't want to
But
play them in the link.
but we but the thing is their run defense is horrible. That's the only issue. Like
But
for them.
but if they stop the run,
Then
we're
we just
screwed.
use our pass. I think our pass game is still pretty good. Like
No, it's
Caleb,
good, but their pass defense is crazy though.
yeah.
They've been playing insane defense. So that's why I really want to play them at home, because I
But
think
at
our
the same
defense
time,
can
I don't
get our
I
back.
don't think that I think that their offense kind of balances it out. And I think is our offense is better than Philly's offense.
I
And
just think that, look, okay, when you look at the
if we
whole
tire
grand
them
scheme,
out, that's the thing. Like if we go into Philly or like say Philly comes to us and we are able to, methodically have long sustained drives, tire out their defense, then it gives a hope that we can. That's like the game plan at the end of the day is tiring out that defense
okay,
as a long team.
Here's my argument to that. It's like, okay, yeah, I think, yeah, that's what I'm saying, but I still think they're the scariest team. Like, you got to give them respect. They're the Super Bowl champs. I mean, them and the Rams, but I think the Rams are playing their worst football right now. But they're still a scary team. Like, you don't want to play the Rams. Like, first round, like, you don't want to play Stafford in the first round, and then you don't want to play like the Eagles. I think is going to be the hardest test for us, right? Can we go out there and do that same game plan? Obviously, we got to change it up a little bit because they're going to probably look at the tape, but you got to change it up. Caleb's obviously going to be a big part of that game plan. And then I just not scared of the Niners. Like, maybe it's just me, but I'm not scared of it. Like, I think the Bears and the Niners are the same team.
I
Who can get the
think
stop? Who can get the stop? The Niners got the stop. They won the game. Who can get the stop is what against the Bears and Niners game.
I
And I
think
think if that game happened in Soldier Field, we would have won. That's me though.
I think I'm still in the camp that I think the one team that does out of like all of them except for like the Rams, because the Rams are a complete team in my book. And the Seahawks, I would assume as well. I mean, if Sam Darnold and that offense just don't limit the turnovers, I still think that the team that I'm a little bit more nervous about is still the Packers. Just for the sole purpose of,
I'm not.
now that Jordan Love is healthy, our secondary is still banged, like or not banged up. It's not as good as where it should be. We don't generate enough pressure, and when we generate pressure, he does amazing against the blitz. Man coverage is his bread and butter, and that's something that I like as a fan when it comes to the Bears. Like, listen, I will say, like I think that we match up well against Green Bay. I think that's the overall
I
theme,
disagree,
and
bro.
we were
I think Green
very
Bay is not that good. I don't think
we
they're
were
that good.
very in those two games. Yes, we were very close in both of them, especially the first one where we were a touchdown away from tying that game. I completely understand that, but I just think that you know carrying that game plan and thinking back retroactively to that first game, they're going to make adjustments as
But they don't
well.
got a Micah Parsons.
It
Like
does,
their
yeah,
defense sucks.
I agree. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying their offense. But it will be essentially a shootout in a sense
I
between these
disagree.
two
I don't think their offense
because
is that good
both
either.
because their offense is going to be, obviously you have
It's not gonna be a
Josh
shootout.
Jacobs, who's kind of banged up right now, but I think their run game is a little bit iffy. But their pass game is still really good. And personally, I'm
That's
a
what
little
we.
bit nervous about that.
That's what we excel in, though. We're good at the pass, and it's in Soldier Field. Like I don't think no. Okay, they don't have a receiver that I'm scared of.
I
They're
mean,
not one.
Christian Watson burnt us twice. Like I don't see. I disagree with the fact that yes, I
Bro, there's
agree.
no
It's
way out of all the teams you're picking the pack. Oh my god.
Pack because the thing is, it's the first playoff game.
Oh,
That's the thing for me, and I
I'm
think that
disappointed in
that's
you,
the
bro.
biggest
I'm
test.
disappointed.
And
You don't.
anything after that, I think
How
is
they're
a
playing the
smooth
worst.
sailing.
They're playing literally the worst football.
No, because the thing is, yes, they're playing the worst football, but
You'd
at the
rather
same
play the
time, they're
defending
once they
champs.
play against the Bears, they somehow turn a switch. Like it makes no
Where was
sense.
the switch?
Like
Where was that switch last game? Where was that switch?
they were literally winning most of that game.
I don't
Like
care.
I don't
What
want
happened?
to.
What happened when it mattered the most? What happened when it mattered the most?
Right, but a lot of things had to go our way as well. Yeah,
And it
I'm
did.
at least willing to admit that too, right?
Who cares? That's football. That's football.
Yeah, but if it
I don't
happened for
care.
them,
We can do that for every game. We can do that for every game. Who
right?
cares?
But the thing is, I agree.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying a lot of things had to go our way for that game and to give us a chance in the first place because our offense stalled out so much, even without Micah Parsons there. So
Okay.
that's what my biggest
You don't
worry
think Ben
was.
Johnson's gonna get another play, a game plan? Like you don't
Yeah,
think
that
that
I could see that. I'm not saying that we have no
this
shot.
team
I'm just
literally
saying,
got blown out by Tyler Huntley?
well, Derrick Henry, but I would say more Derrick Henry. But I will say I do think that the Eagles, the 49ers are very,
They're way better than the freaking Packers. The Packers don't win a single game. I'm sorry, they're the worst team coming out of the playoffs right now.
I disagree with that. But I feel like the NFC is very
What?
balanced right
How?
now.
Like there's like I can back it with data.
You could say data, but listen, when it comes to playoffs and when it comes to a division rival, you're starting your first playoff matchup with them. All things go out of the window at that point. That's my thing. You could disagree with me.
You
I'm
can
not
say
saying that that's
all you
fine.
want, bro. Like you just don't have confidence in the Bears. If you don't think the Bears could beat the Packers, you have no confidence in the Chicago Bears.
I think they could. It's just that I think that they're like one of the bigger threats that we have. Like just because they're a division rival, that's all it is. Like once Jordan Love is healthy, that's my thing. It's like it's going to be a
Jordan
third
Love was not
matchup.
playing good. He wasn't playing good when he was healthy that game.
What do you mean he wasn't playing good? He was playing great that game. What are you talking about?
The second game? No, he wasn't. He wasn't playing good. They scored 0 points.
Yeah, but he got injured before that.
All right, bro. I'm not trying to go into Jordan Love ways, bro. I'm sorry.
I'm not.
I
well,
just can't. I just
I'm
can't,
not saying.
bro. Like,
I'm not.
like this is ridiculous. This is actually ridiculous. I'm sorry. This is disrespectful to the Eagles. This is disrespectful to the Niners. This is disrespectful to Matthew Stafford. I'm way more scared of Matthew Stafford and the Rams. I'm way more scared of Brock Purdy and the Niners, who just put up 42 against us. And I'm way more scared of what's the other team? The Seattle Seahawks. And I'm more scared of the Niners. Yeah, all of them. Eagles. More scared of all of them. The Packers are the worst team. And I'm telling you, every playoff team will be like, give me the Packers. Give me the Packers. Come on now, bro. Who do they have? Dontavion Wicks? Who, like, Matthew Golden? I'm not scared of any of them. Christian Watson? Like, I'm not scared of any of them. They all played that game. And what happened? I don't care about Malik Willis, all that. Okay, then take away their NFC Championship game against us, where they played a backup quarterback. Sounding like a Packers fan right now, man. That's just excuses. They when it mattered the most, what do? They crumbled. Who asked them to fumble the ball when they had the ball in overtime? Hold on to the ball. That's not a Malik Willis problem. That's just a Packers problem there. Hold on to the ball. Romeo Dobbs. Hold on an onside kick. Hold it on. Hold on to the ball, bro. That's football. A lot of these games are going to come down to that. I'd rather go with the team that's good at figuring those out. And that's why the Chicago Bears can go out there. And I don't even think it's going to be close against the Green Bay Packers, man. The Packers have been playing their worst football. They lose to the Vikings this week because they're not playing their starters. They're going into season 4-game losing streak. You think I'm scared of a team that's coming into a 4-game losing streak? No, I'm not. I'm not scared of that. I'm not. I'm more scared of the Niners, who are competing for the 1 seed. I'm more scared of the Eagles, who are the defending champions, who've been playing the best football in December. I'm more scared of the Rams, who are the MVP in the league and have Sean McVay, and their defense is still pretty damn good. I'm scared of the Seahawks. Yes, Sam Darnold has questions, but their defense is crazy, and he still carves up bad defenses. I'm scared of those teams than the Packers. Packers and Carolina, I'm not scared of. There's no way I'm scared of that. And if any Bears fan is scared of the Packers after all this, they have no faith in the Chicago Bears, man. They have no faith in this team.
I disagree. That's no faith. I mean, I still have faith in the Bears. It's just that it will be a close game.
There's no argument. There's no argument to say that the Packers.
Yes,
are the most
there is.
team.
I don't get it. Like
a division. Glazed. That's just glazed to the Packers. They've not shown in the last, when it comes to the momentum of the team, they've not shown that they can go out there and win. The Ravens have struggled. Their defense has not been that good, and they let 41 against them. I'm sorry. How? In Lambeau too. You think that they're going to come into Soldier Field and go in and destroy us and put up a threat? No way. No way. This is not their year. If they had Michael Parsons and they had their players play, sure, they have a chance. They don't have Devontae Wyatt. They don't have Michael Parsons. They just signed Trevon Diggs thinking that that's going to help. They don't have Nate Hobbs. Keyshawn Nixon was talking all that and then get burnt in the overtime. I don't care. The Packers have been playing the worst football. They're not gonna win. If they were smart, they would have played all the starters this week and had a momentum win against the Vikings and do that. But no, they're gonna rest all their starters. They're gonna lose to the Vikings, and then they're gonna go in with a 4-game losing streak. I'm not scared of a team that's in a 4-game losing streak, man. Heck nah. Heck nah. I don't care. It's a division game. It's a different Bears Packers rivalry, man. It's different. It's not the
Fair.
old Bears. It's not the old Bears Packers, man. You know, it just isn't. If they were playing better football, I just don't understand. This is my thing, and I kind of agree with Sotvik and what Savank were saying. Why are we still scared of the Packers? We've proven that we can beat them. We've proven that we're still a good team. Like, why are we scared of them? I want the Packers. Come to Soldier Field. Come to Soldier Field. I want this. We need this. I don't want Rams. I don't want them. I still think we can beat them, but no. I want Green Bay. I want Matt LaFleur and his cocky ass, bro. I want him because we're going to beat them, and then they're going to go home to Cancun because they've been the 7th seed 3 years in a row. They beat the Cowboys, but last year what happened when they were the 7th seed? They got trampled. I hear about, Jordan Love's such a good playoff quarterback. He had one game. He had one good game. The other 2 games he's played, he's been terrible in the playoffs. I don't care about healthy Jordan Love. How about healthy Caleb Williams? How about that?
Fair enough. Well, yeah, I mean, I still think that, I will still pick the Bears. Like, I'm not saying that they're not. I'm just saying, like, I'm just worried. Like, I just think
I'm not worried at all.
Yeah, I mean, that's
never been not worried about a Green Bears Packers because we have Caleb Williams, bro. We have Ben Johnson. It's a different staff, bro.
Yep.
Let's talk about dude. The Packers couldn't even beat the Eagles, man. In Lambeau, the Packers have not beaten anybody good this season. I just realized that. Who are they beating that's good? They proved nothing. They proved nothing this season.
I mean, they did beat us.
Okay, yeah, that's one good win. And then what happened the other week? We beat them. I don't care, Jordan Love.
They beat the Lions twice.
How about this, Jordan Love? Why don't you just stop getting injured against us? How about that? How about that? All these Packers fans complaining about that. Why is he so fragile? How about that? How about that, man?
I wouldn't say that. It was a concussion, dude. I would not. No.
Okay, what happened in the first game? What happened in the first game when they needed? No. I hate that argument with the first game against. It was a Malik Willis show. He could have easily played. He was in the sideline. He just didn't play. That just
which game?
The last year, when we won 24-22.
Yeah. No, but that was like,
fragile. He's always fragile. He's always in the injury report. He's
no,
always
because he was about to get injured at one point, and then they just sidelined. Because that was such a good strategy. That was very good strategy. That really helped them out the next week, bro. I don't think that's a bad strategy. I think that's
normal. That was such a good strategy because it really helped them out the next week against the Philadelphia Eagles when they went into the link and lost. That helped them a lot, man. They could have won. They could have won and avoided the Eagles first round. They could have. But Matt LaFleur, the cocky person he is, thought he can go and handle the Eagles. Didn't work out. If Matt LaFleur thinks that he's going to go into Chicago and run all over us, not happening, buddy. Not happening.
Yeah, we'll see. All right, now let's go on to the pick'ems right now.
Yes, sir.
All right.
I had to go on my rant there, bro. I had to.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair.
Screw the Packers.
I mean, I get greater screw, but, at the end of the day.
Get the cheese grater hats out, bro. Get those cheese grater hats out.
I would be so sick if we win. Yeah. But, yeah.
No, we will.
Panthers, Tampa Bay.
I got Tampa, but it's not. It's crazy, bro. The freaking Falcons, man. Like, they honestly made it more chaotic because now, like, they can still beat the like the Panthers could still lose and still make the playoffs with the Falcons win. Yeah. So, but I still got Tampa. I think when the lights are brightest, I think Tampa's gonna come out there and win this game. I think Baker has a clutch performance here.
I think that the Panthers, I don't know. I don't trust the Todd Bowles in this defense. I don't trust the Bucks right now. Baker's playing hurt. I don't trust him right now either. I mean, if he proves me wrong, he proves me wrong. But like, hurt Baker is a detriment sometimes. And this defense is horrendous again with Todd Bowles.
I just think that,
like, if anything, this is good for the Bucks. Genuinely, this is good for the Bucks if they lose because this would give an out to fire Todd Bowles. Like, genuinely. Like,
Bro, I just
if
think that they can
anything,
win
it's
this
a
game,
win-win.
man. The Panthers are
It's a
not that
win-win
good.
for Bucks because
Bryce Young's not coming off a good game, bro. It's I just think I know Baker's not either, but like who do we
I mean,
trust? Like close your eyes.
if
Close your eyes. Who do you trust?
I mean,
Baker
I trust the
or
healthy
Bryce?
Bryce Young over
I
hurt
don't.
Baker Mayfield.
I think healthy Bryce Young's terrible.
I
Well,
mean, right now,
wait, let's
if
talk. Wait, honestly, yeah.
based on trends, it seems like the Panthers are going to win against this game because they always win the game that they lose after they lose, and then they lose the game after they win.
Trends are meant to be broken, man.
Well,
I think Baker has a chance here, bro. I think a lot of people are sleeping on him this game, but
yeah.
yeah.
All right, Seahawks, 49ers.
Uh, wow,
That's kind of
wow. Everyone
surprising,
has.
actually.
I got Seattle.
Yeah, I
At
got
least
Seattle
Sandoran has
too.
a revenge arc here.
Yeah, it's at home as well, so and George Kittle's playing as well, so it's going to be interesting.
Here's my
But
thing, dude. That defense of the 40, like that defense of the Seattle is gonna, they're gonna keep this. I think to beat the Niners, you got to hold them to like 30, like less than no, like 27. If they hold them to like 25, like 24, they'll win. Because Purdy's gonna throw some picks. That's what he does. He's a gunslinger now, so I think Seattle can win with their defense.
yeah, minimum one pick. So
I'm
this
confused.
is the
What?
game to decide the Bucks and
Wait, what'd
Panthers'
you say?
fate, or mainly the Bucks' fate.
Wait, you said minimum one pick?
This is the game to determine the Bucks' fate. Yeah, minimum
Oh,
one pick.
okay. Sorry. Okay, yeah, I'll go fast. I got Saints. I had the Bucks winning, so I had the
Or,
Saints winning this game.
so I got the Falcons somehow winning. They're just gonna find a way to go 8-9. Keep Raheem Morris. Um, yeah, dude, that's gonna be. But I do think the Saints, like
Tyler
I
Shuck.
agree that they're Tyler Shuck is looking good. He's looking great. Like I think, they have something. Olave is loving his quarterback right now because his quarterback is absolutely diming him every time. And listen, next year maybe they might have a connection like how JSN has a connection with Sam Darnold. Who knows? But I do think that the Saints. This will actually be a fun game. I think that you have the division. Both these teams absolutely hate each other, anyways. So, like, this will be cool. Yeah, but I think that the Falcons will find a way. Kirk Cousins will do enough. Bijan is on an absolute heater right now, which means that he'll probably not be on a heater this game until Algier will play. But I mean, I think this will be fun. What is it? Saints have Audric Estime as their running back. Yeah, I think that they'll be fine. But I think that I picked the Falcons. But let's go on to the Ohio Bowl. Oh Jesus Christ!
I got upset here. I got Cleveland.
Hmm.
I think Miles Garrett gets the rat sack record here.
You probably will. He gets the
I got
Joe
two
Burrow.
sacks. I got
It's
two
very,
sacks.
yeah. I think it's
I
gonna be
think Aaron
very,
Rodgers is okay. In my opinion, bro, I think Aaron Rodgers is a pussy for that, bro.
yeah.
Sorry for causing a little bit. Like I just think that he's like dude, come on. Like I feel like if he didn't care so much about not being sacked, like because like sacks are gonna be part of the game, man. If you just like you're just throwing it like he was saying like he was just throwing it like quicker and like even if the route wasn't even made, like you're just sabotaging your team, man. And that was a playoff type of game for them because if they won that, the week 18 doesn't matter. But
Yeah.
anyways, yeah, I think the Browns will win this game. I think Shador can get some stats against the Bengals defense.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I think that Garrett will get the record, but I think the Bengals will ultimately win. I don't know. It's weird. I think that it's one of those games, and I think that this, because if they lose, if the Bengals lose, both these teams, if you think about it, this could be like the hot seat bowl. Whoever loses, their coach gets
I think
fired.
Stefanski's done no matter
So
what.
definitely, I know Stefanski's definitely done no matter what. But I'm saying if the Bengals lose, I think that's cause for Taylor to get fired. Even though they've said that Taylor is not fired, but dude, I don't know why they're keeping that bum
Yeah.
on that team. That's so stupid. But I mean, it's also Joe Burrow. Like, bro, get out of there, dude. They don't want to win. They genuinely don't. So it's no point. But Packers Vikings. Is Brosmer playing?
No, McCarthy's playing. McCarthy's
Oh,
starting.
ooh,
I got
McCarthy
McCarthy winning
versus
this game.
Clayton Tune.
I got McCarthy. I got
No, I
McCarthy.
think Clayton Tune is starting for the Packers.
Yeah. Yep.
So if
I got
anything, yeah, the
McCarthy.
Vikings. Yeah,
Let's go. Let's go,
yeah. Because
Vikes.
if it's Clayton Tune, or if it's Malik Willis, I think the Packers win. But if it's Clayton Tune, I think the Vikings are easily
No, it's
winning.
Clayton Tune. It's Clayton Tune.
Because I saw that Malik Willis is questionable for the game. So I think that there's a chance he might play.
I think
'Cause
either
if
way
it,
they lose because I think the Vikings defense is gonna like it's gonna. I think we're gonna see the real Malik like when the Vikings defense goes against them, man.
that's gonna suck because then he'll be out of money or he will lose so much money, and I don't want that for him because he doesn't.
Yeah.
I'm glad he got an opportunity to go to an organization that actually believed in him and like actually helped them put on some good tape, which I have to unfortunately give credit for the Packers.
Yeah,
But yeah, I really hope he finds a
buddy, you've been giving the credit to the Packers the whole day, bro.
yeah. I mean, I gotta give it's like at the end of the day, it's like until we beat them consistently, it's like really hard for me not to
Bro,
to
it
give
doesn't matter. It's a new regime, dude. It's a new
yeah.
regime. We should have beaten them 4-0. Just saying that right now.
We'll see. Cowboys, yeah, I think that they have a chance to be the first in the 17 game era to be the first perfect 500 team. Means 8-1. That's perfect
Yeah, I got
500.
there's three guarantees in life. Death, taxes, and Dak Prescott defeating the Giants, bro. He owns the Giants, bro. Come on. It's even worse than Aaron Rodgers owning us. Like he actually owns the Giants. He like doesn't lose to them ever.
Yeah. Titans, Jags. Ooh, this could
I
be
think
fun.
Jags win this. They win this if they beat the Titans. They win the division. So I'm giving the Jags.
Wait, what about the Texans one as well? Actually, that's right next one because
I
it kind
low-key
of
want
ties
CJ to
together.
win I low-key want CJ to win the division, but because I like CJ, but I don't like the fact that he lectured my boy Caleb, but I still like him. He's still a good man. But you know, I think I think the Jags win this, and I think both teams win. I think the Jags win and the Texans win, but it'll come down.
Is Trevor Lawrence playing?
Yeah, dude,
Okay. Oh yeah, they're
easily,
fighting for the
bro.
division.
Yeah, they're both
Yeah.
playing. Yeah,
So even if the Texans, because they're 13 wins, and
yeah,
that means Liam Cohen has a good shot to win Coach of the Year. Holy shit! Yeah, he actually has a good shot to
bro.
win.
Everybody knows it's gotta be Ben Johnson, bro. It's gotta be Ben.
I wish. If he had gotten the
I
one
mean,
seed, I would have.
what he like, dude, what he did, like, we know the 49ers are a known commodity. Like, I'll give Liam Cohen
They dealt with
something.
so many injuries, and they still.
I don't care, dude. I don't care. Kyle Shannon should never be part of the coach of the years. It shouldn't go to him. Like, you still have a good team. I don't care about the injuries. Still got a good team. I still think it's Ben Johnson. But who thought the Bears were gonna win the division, bro?
That's fair.
But
Yeah,
let's go to the next game.
I might personally. I really want I want Ben Johnson, and I think that it should be. But knowing how the voters vote, I think that they're gonna either pick whoever wins the NFC. And if it's either between Shanahan, and then obviously on the other side you have Mike Vrabel, who he's already won it before, but if Kevin Stefanski can win it multiple times, so can Mike Vrabel.
Dude, Rabel should not win it, bro.
What is it called?
I don't care. Who do you beat?
Yeah, so
Who do you
it's
beat?
probably right now yeah, I get that. I'm not saying that like definitely.
I'm not trying to deviate this to like Drake May, bro. But like, dude, there's stats, dude. Like Drake May against good teams, his stats are terrible. But yet we're gonna give this guy the MVP, bro. Fraudulent MVP. Like, I'm so serious. I want Stafford to go out there, get 6 touchdowns, and just throw away Drake May out of this, bro. I want Drake May to throw some interceptions, dude. Like, dude, you threw 5 touchdowns to the Jets. They don't count as a football team, bro. They don't count. That doesn't count, bro. That team doesn't have zero. Yeah, speaking of Jets, 0 interceptions, bro. Yeah, here's my take, man. Aaron Glenn should be fired. Aaron Glenn should be fired, bro. I don't care about it's only his first year. He should be fired. This is a fireable offense. I'm sorry. 2 fake punts in one drive is a fireable offense. And another thing is, You're a defensive minded guy. Your defense has 0 interceptions. That is NFL history. If Maserati Mitch does not throw 1 interception against you guys, you will go down as the worst defense of all time. No. The 2022 Bears were bad at defense, but guess what? We got takeaways though. We got interceptions. Like this Jets defense is so dark. Oh my god, it's so garbage, dude. I honestly, and I want to hear your take on this. If you're that bad like the Jets, at some point the NFL can we just relocate and like just get rid of the Jets? I'm
Nah,
serious.
there's been worse. They've been worse.
Where?
Probably the
What's been
Oilers
worse?
back in the day. Yeah, but I
Yeah,
would say the Jets
and
are
guess what? No, guess what? They got rid of them, and now they're Tennessee Titans. They got rid of them.
true.
Get rid of the Jets. They do nothing good for the NFL, bro.
I mean, if anything, that's their owner's fault too. I would say like
Okay.
they have
Or
a
honestly,
stronger.
this should be a rule book. If you're this bad for this long, you're forced to sell the team. You're forced to sell.
Yeah,
You have to sell the team.
but it's a capitalistic kind of thing, so it's not gonna happen like
I
that.
think you should be
And it's
forced to
also
sell the
like the
team,
share
man. Like,
revenue. You could be
but you're not.
forced to, like how Dan Snyder was, but that was for different reasons.
No, but I get it. But like, dude.
I mean, it was for
Anyways, I got
different
the Bills.
reasons,
I got the
plus
Bills.
them being bad.
Yeah. Anyways, I got the
Yeah,
Bills. I got the Bills.
but I think, yeah, I think that the Bills are,
They're gonna destroy the
they're
Jets.
playing
It's
to kind of increase their position. I think that they, if they
yeah. They
win,
don't
does
want to.
that
They
help with
win. They can
their
be
chance? I don't
farther than
think.
the 7th seed. They can be farther than the 7th seed if they win in some like
Okay,
if the Chargers lose. Give me the
yeah,
Bears. Come on, lock
I'm
of the
taking the
week.
Bears.
Lock of the week. Get these
Yeah.
Lions out of here,
Do you
bro.
think Caleb was
Get
getting
Amon Ra.
4,000?
Yeah, I think he does. He passed for 300 yards this game.
Okay, I hope
Caleb gets
so.
it.
That'd be
He doesn't.
cool.
I don't. Even if he doesn't get it, we
That'd
win.
be
I don't
Bears
care.
history.
Yeah, I think he
Yeah,
gets it.
yeah,
I think he gets it.
yeah. Imagine,
Some
dude, making the playoffs and getting 4K. Gee, what a successful season.
like Luther Burden will help him
But
by
yeah,
getting those yak, screenplay and then touchdown.
yeah,
Anyway, I
yep.
got the
Or
Broncos.
just
Trey
George
Lance
Madden
starting.
guy
Look
on a
again,
screenplay.
again. Yeah, that's fine too. I look. I like my boy Trey Lance, bro. I've been a believer in Trey Lance, but I don't think he's gonna go against the Denver Broncos defense. And yeah, so I got the Broncos winning this.
I don't know if they're playing anyone though.
Yeah, they are. They are. They're
Are they
in
playing
contention for the
everyone?
1 seed. Yeah, they're playing everyone. Dude, they're
Oh
literally in
yeah, they
contention for the 1
are.
seed. For the
True.
Patriots. They're
True,
playing
true, true,
everyone.
true. Oh yeah,
It's
that's
a fireable
huge. That's
offense if
actually
they don't.
huge. If they can get the first seed, oh geez. Oh dude, if you think about it, from Denver's point of view, dude, if they get the first seed, that would be such a huge home field advantage because playing in Mile High, oh dude, that's already like
You know who beat them
hard
though?
enough to play there.
You know who
But
beat them though, right?
huh?
Trevor Lawrence. He had a crazy game there, bro.
That is true. That is true. Trevor did beat him. Yep. But yeah, I mean, I take the Broncos. It would be fun to see if Trey Lance can put some good tape on for the regular season, but the Chargers made the playoffs, so they don't care, right? They made the playoffs, right?
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they clinched. These two teams
They
clinched.
clinched, right? So yeah,
Yeah, that's why you're
yeah.
starting Trey
This
Lance.
is just a trash bowl.
Okay, here's can I give you a little hot take here? I think the Raiders win this.
With Aiden O'Connell.
I think they win
Oh,
this.
oh, dude, that means that
The
would suck for
The
the.
Chiefs like spite them and ruin their draft position.
And then the Giants take the first overall pick. That
Yeah.
would be so. Dude, I was actually talking about this with one of my friends. I was like, just imagine, like, the Raiders with Aiden O'Connell just find a way to win this, or Kenny Pickett, or I forgot who was playing.
Wait,
But
wait, do they? Because wait, it
yeah,
goes with the
because
team who wins that, right? Who wins the Tank Bowl, right?
a win here would actually ruin their draft position. It means that
Wait,
the
but
Giants have.
but I thought the Giants beat them though.
Let me see. One second. Tankathon, NFL.
You can't really
Um,
check.
No, I can. So currently the Giants sit at 3-13, one game behind. So if they lose, they'll be 3-14, and the Vegas will also be 3-14. But do they have a tiebreaker though?
I think they
I still
do. I think the Giants had the tiebreaker because they won.
true. Oh no, they do. Hold on. So their strength of schedule is 54%, 53%. So does that mean that if the Giants lose, but the Vegas Raiders, because they're not a lock for the first seed, sorry, first overall pick, because they still have to lose this game in order for them to. That's why they're resting everyone pretty much. So
Yeah.
that's why I'm saying, like, if the Raiders win somehow, that actually screws them over, and the Giants will actually take up the first overall pick
Yeah.
because they
Anyways,
will have.
I still got the Chiefs winning, but like I think the Raiders like they could maybe win this game, but I got the Chiefs.
That'd be pretty funny actually if the Raiders win. But I know what, I'm just gonna say, screw it. Let's just say the Raiders win. Why not?
I bet.
Giants, you're
I'll
in the
bet this,
third
yeah.
end of Mendoza talks. All right.
Yeah, I got the Rams easily. Not even close.
Yeah. Dude, the fact that they bring Gannon back, it's kind of funny. Like, because
Yeah.
they're gonna fire Drew Pretzing, and now, yeah. You know what's crazy? And I heard this in a press conference. Ben Johnson is like good friends with Drew Petzing. He was good friends enough that Drew Petzing was like one of his best mans in his wedding or at his wedding.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
good
like,
with
what the
Dennis
heck?
Allen though.
I just
I
some
still think
rent.
Allen's I think Dennis Allen's gonna be a coach though. Right, coach DC.
What do you mean, Drew? What does that have to do with this?
Oh, I thought you said that like, oh, we can hire Drew Petzing if he gets fired. Like, I don't want to hire Drew Petzing.
No, no. I'm just saying that it was just random lore that Ben dropped in on his during the press conference 2 days ago, and I was like, oh, what the heck? That's crazy. But yeah, Rams, they're trying to bounce back after a really terrible loss on prime time. But yeah, Rams
Yeah,
over Cardinals. Cardinals are just trying to end the season.
screw it. I
Patriots,
got Dolphins. I got
I got
Dolphins.
Dolphins too. This is very reminiscent. This is very reminiscent of back in, I want to say 2018 or 2019. I think it was 2019 when the Dolphins, like Brady had an insane streak against the Dolphins, and the Dolphins found a way on the last play with like the bunch of lateral plays and won the game off of a walk off, like in the like 0-0 mark on the fourth
I don't think
quarter.
Drake. I think Drake may throw like some picks here, bro.
We'll see. We'll see.
Please, Drake
But
may throw
yeah,
some picks.
I think this is a trap game for the Patriots, even though it's at home. But actually, ooh, I don't know. I mean, it's Quinn Ewers playing, so who knows how they play?
Yours got it, bro. You got it.
Yeah,
Yeah, Eagles.
Eagles. Yeah, I don't see them losing to the Commanders. If they lose to the Commanders, dude, I don't know what to say.
I know Tanner McKee's starting.
Oh yeah,
but,
this is a Tanner McKee started. Ooh, that gives them a chance at least. But Steelers, Ravens. This is a huge game. Lamar Jackson's
Ravens.
playing.
I got Ravens.
Yeah, I think the Ravens can take it. I would like. I don't want to see. I don't not want to see Aaron Rodgers in the playoffs. That'd be so funny. That Aaron Rodgers gets us into the playoffs, but he can make it himself. Oh, that would be so beautiful. That'd be so beautiful. Um, yeah, that's all the games. That's the last pick'ems of the 2025-2026 NFL season. Now that the regular season's over, we're going to be doing playoff predictions soon, and then doing our picks for the week for the playoffs as well. So stay tuned for that. That's going to do it for today's episode. Thank you guys again so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. It really helps out the content and it helps out with the algorithm as well. So if you really do enjoy the content and you want to help us support us, feel free to hit that subscribe button. And we're looking forward. And thank you again so much for a wonderful season. It's been a pleasure covering it for my second year in a row now. So I'm really grateful for everything. And I'm looking forward to the playoffs for the first time and on this channel for playoffs for the first time too. So I'm looking forward to it. That's going to do it for today's episode. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, we'll see you guys in the next one.